what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rise. We're back here at Dream Giveaway Garage, and guess what? I have a dream performance sedan for you. It's this car right here. This is it. This is a 2024 Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing. But before we get into this supercharged rear-wheel drive powerhouse, let's talk about what's going on here. So Cadillac, a lot of people don't realize, but they have been doing performance for decades, even going back to the 1950s when Briggs Cunningham took a couple Cadillacs to the coveted 24 Hours of Le Mans. Now, what's fascinating on top of all this is, of course, the V Series family. The first V car came about 20 years ago. 20 years ago to the day, it was the CT-SV. And then eventually, we would have a whole family of performance vehicles from this coveted American brand. Now, of course, when it comes to Cadillac, it's also about luxury. And there are quite a few of these performance luxury brands out there. One of them specifically being Audi. So what I want to find out is, if you're looking for the most engaging performance sedan, is the Blackwing, the CT5-V Blackwing, the way to go over an Audi RS7? Let's go ahead, let's dive into our Blackwing and find out. Right off the bat, I love this color. This radiant red really radiates with a sparkle just as good as a ruby. Now at the front of the business, you're gonna see the last model year of this style. So if you like this style, this is the last model year. Full LED headlights, those signature daytime running lamps, all LED, and look at the functionality that we have. So you're getting the functionality, you're getting the aggressive look, and for model year 2025, this does get tweaked. So like I said, if you like this style more, this is the one to win. Now on the bottom portion, you'll see the gloss black splitter. And then of course, as we move a little inward, you're getting even more functionality with these large corner air intakes. Aerodynamics for the heat exchangers and all those other goodies going on, because remember, heat robs you of power, and we have a supercharged V8 that produces a lot of heat, so we need to make sure we're cooling all those inner bits. Now as we come across the V Series grille, whenever you get a V car, it specifically has a special grille, and this one has been kind of just sculpted to actually increase airflow. You see all those little lines that they put in each of the openings? That's to help draw more cool air in. We got the iconic Cadillac badge, forward-facing camera, and up here on the right, all 2024 Cadillac V Blackwings get the 20th anniversary badge. Lots of different V cars over the years. Like I said, XLR-V, CTS-V, it just goes on and on and on, and the Blackwing, it really is that pinnacle. Now on the bottom portion, you're gonna get the same V-Series grille, fully functional, and there's that gloss black splitter that goes from one side to the other to give you that aerodynamic downforce that you want. Everything here is for function. It's not just for looks. When you're comparing this to the Audi RS7, you have that large signature open grille design, and some of the vents aren't functional, believe it or not, on the Audi RS7. I prefer the CT5-V Blackwing. It's a cleaner style, but yet aggressive as well. Now, as we rise up, we have this nicely placed flat black racing stripe with the Blackwing name in it. My one zonk is I wish they would have taken the stripe up and over. Even with the sunroof, you could have still taken some of this flat black, brought it up onto the roof, and then have it finish out on the trunk. But definitely up front, it looks spectacular. It looks like it should have came this way from the factory. And this is one of those things, I think with this extra touch, it gives it that extra special V goodness. Because if you compare this to the CTS-V from the previous generation, it had a killer heat extractor on the hood. This one unfortunately does not have that. Now as we come around the bend, what are we working with? Wheel and tire stuff. You're not gonna get 20-inch wheels, you're not gonna get 21-inch wheels, you're getting a 19-inch wheel. Love the multi-spoke design. You even got the V-Series badge etched into the wheel, and also etched into our 6-piston Brembo caliper, atomic fireball color. Rotors are over 15 inches in diameter up front, two-piece, 14 inches, over 14 inches of diameter out back. And we have those, like I said, 19-inch wheel. Tires are 275 on the width up front, 35 series sidewall, and these are those Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. So you're gonna get good grip, you're gonna get good durability. You also have the updated Magnetic Ride 4.0. No, the 4.0 wasn't your GPA in high school. Don't kid anybody. You barely got by with a 2.1. But the 4.0 is the latest revision of the Magnetic Ride to give you that perfect suspension tuning at all four corners. Now, I'm glad that they don't do a larger wheel, because that allows you to have more choices for tires, because they really want you to track this car. You go with an RS7, some of those wheels, you look at 21-inch wheels, it's a little too big, I think. Plus, RS7, remember, is quattro all-wheel drive. This is just rear-wheel drive, as a performance car should be. Now, coming down the side, you do have your V-Series badge, and what they did recently was added the Blackwing badge. I think that's a very nice touch. Steven's gonna swing it around and show you that functional fender vent. Not only does it look good, but it helps draw air down the side of the vehicle. And speaking of the side, besides the flat black stripe on the hood, notice the Blackwing on the side that they added here at Dream Giveaway Garage. Love that extra touch with the Blackwing name. Like I said, this is something that I seriously think Cadillac should start offering. Now, up top, you do have a panoramic sunroof. I wish that the whole roof was painted black, though. That's a zonk. It would look so much cleaner. I mean, let's be real here. You do have that extended side skirt, functional, plus it looks fantastic. And then out back, we got more rubber to meet the road, baby. 305s on the width, 30 series sidewall, and of course, we got the Brembo calipers out back. You do have a limited slip differential to get the power to the ground. And the fact that they come with the 4S tires right from the factory is telling about what Cadillac expects performance-wise from this vehicle. Now, as we swing it around back, you got a color-match trunklet spoiler. You can get an optional carbon fiber one, wish this one had it, and it will be getting some special touches very soon. CT5 badge, your LED lighting looking great. Of course, you got to have the Blackwing badge, so when you're pulling away from those Euro performance sedans, they know exactly what they just got their doors blown off by. And then as we work our way down, you got a quad tip exhaust, functional tips, make it loud, piss everybody off, make it quiet if you really want to keep the peace. And then of course this lower rear diffuser, functional, and it looks damn good. But why don't we go ahead, let's pop the hood and see the heart of this Black. All right guys, we got the hood popped. Of course, you're popping this at your local Cars and Coffee event. You got the V badge underneath the hood, and then dropping it like it's hot. It's hard to see, but there's a V badge on the strut top brace, nice and beefy. Not a big fan of this plastic engine cover. I would pull this off, even with the Cadillac badge, yank this off, because look, that's where we see the name of Ben Walden. He is the gentleman that handcrafted and assembled that LT4 supercharged V8 right at the GM Performance Center in good old Bowling Green, Kentucky. Everything else you could see. Your massive throttle body, of course, your air intake tube. But what are we talking about horsepower-wise? You're looking at 668 horsepower, 659 pound-feet of torque. You can get a 6-speed manual. Try doing that with an Audi RS7. That's never going to happen. Or a 10-speed automatic. 0 to 60 in the automatic, 3.3 seconds. Quarter mile goes by at 11.3 seconds at 129 miles per hour. And check this out, top speed 205 miles per hour. MPGs, who really gives a damn? But if you want to know, 13 in the city, 22 on the highway, and the vehicle weighs 4,130 pounds. So nice to see a performance level that's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous what they're doing with technology and performance today, even in a 4-door sedan. But why don't we go ahead, let's fire up this Blackwing and hear its roar. right, guys, we're inside this dream giveaway garage CT5-V Blackwing. The crazy thing is that you actually win this and a matching Escalade V. Talk about a Cadillac dream garage. Now, I know you're saying to yourself, well, Joe, how much is one of these performance Blackwings? I've always wanted one, curious to find out what they cost. Starting MSRP for a 2024 CT5-V Blackwing is right around $95,000. Obviously, depending on how you option it, the price goes up from there. But let's see what this has, because I know you want to have it in your garage. To the door panels. Love the carbon fiber trim. Real deal carbon fiber trim. You got the AKG reference system, multi-speaker, premium sound. Love the dark aluminum speaker grill cover. A little bit of gloss black around the switch gear, which I'm going to have to zonk that, but I love the stitching, contrast stitching. And door pocket is a good enough size for easily, I would say, 2 beef and cheddars, some horsey sauce, and a Dr. Pepper to wash it down. Now, going from the door panel to the dash, great carbon fiber, nice soft touch material. Slide on in. This is the last year of the 10-inch infotainment system. If you watch my review of the 2025 Escalade V, which I'll leave it at the end of this one, now you have over 25 inches, it's actually 30 inches, of display screen. This is your separate 10-inch. I just want to show you this screen because this is the V mode configuration. This is where you could adjust everything from brake feel, your performance traction management system, and this one does have the performance data recorder. Working our way down, I do like the toggle switches for your AC, real buttons and knobs, but on the recirculation. 3 stages of heated seats, 3 stages of ventilated seats, and then this one is equipped with the 10-speed automatic. Obviously, I prefer the 6-speed manual. 10-speed automatic, you got wireless charging, more carbon fiber, direct drive control knob, 2 cup holders, and then you have a place to put another phone, but this doesn't charge it. You can just put it down in there. There's more of that nice material with the stitching. Open it up my way. Felt lining, a USB-C, a USB-A, and a 12-volt. And you got enough room in here for a Game Boy and I would say at least 10 game cartridges. And I'm talking about old school black and white Game Boy, not the Game Boy Color. I don't like the Game Boy Color. I like the original. Keep that in there, won't get scratched because of the felt lining. Seats, the leather, the piping, the stitching, full electric assist for the passenger, full electric assist for the driver, and you have one of those split panoramic sunroofs. So half for you up front, half for the people in the back, and to top it off, a digital rear view mirror. But why don't you come over here at the business end? I want to show you behind the wheel of this Blackwing. All right, guys, business time behind the wheel. You do have 2 memory seat settings to let somebody borrow your Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing, but you'd have to be insane to let them borrow it. I wouldn't let you borrow mine. Sorry. I do like the aluminum sill plate. The V badge illuminates at night. Pedal box right out of a freaking Cadillac GTP race car. Aluminum dead pedal, brake pedal, and throttle. And then, of course, we got our easy-to-reach seat controls, multi-adjustable. Seats are comfy. You can get the higher performance spec one that gives you better bolstering, but these are good for daily driving and for hitting the twisty bits. You do have that leather-wrapped steering wheel. We do have the Super Cruise, that autonomous hands-free driving, leather with the stitching on the horn button, and then there is your individual serial number for your V. On the back, we do have metal paddles for the 10-speed automatic, and it is a power tilting and telescoping wheel. And then you have that beautiful 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster. Watch this when I go into V mode. I love this. Hit the V mode button. Oh, yeah. It's on like Donkey Kong. Look at that. Oh, I'm getting excited. I need my towel. And a head-up display. But I'm not going to show you the back seat. Why? I don't care. It's about going on throttle, and I'm not showing you the trunk. Why? Same story. We're going to go on throttle. Watch my other Cadillac Blackwing reviews if you want to see those things, because if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go on throttle in this Cadillac. All right, guys, we're behind the wheel of this 2024 CT5-V Blackwing. I'm going to let the 10-speed automatic do its thing to really showcase it. Cadillac says they think it's as good as a PDK transmission from Porsche. So if you're ready, I'm ready. On throttle, here we go, yeah! Nice. Love the fast shifts. And then, of course, those Brembo brakes slowing us down. Do a freaking really, really good job of getting the power to the ground. And it just goes to show that, listen, this thing drives so well. I wouldn't want it with all-wheel drive. I really don't ever want them to put a all-wheel drive on a Blackwing. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shift lever. You got to see how fast the shifts were by the automatic doing the shifting. Now I'm gonna use the metal paddles behind the wheel. You ready? On throttle, here we go. Fast shifts. Golly, this thing is a freaking Tomahawk cruise missile off the deck of a battleship. It is just sinister. Of course, those Brembo brakes shedding speed like a husky sheds hair. And the shifts are fast whether you go up the gearbox or down the gearbox. Love the nice large tack in the center there. Let's slow down again. The magnetic ride suspension, keeping everything in check, helping us get the power to the ground. You ready? Second gear. On throttle, here we go. Fast shifts. Nice, look at this. Here we go. Woo! Just fires them off like a freaking rifle. Each gear just pop, pop, pop. And then, of course, that performance traction management system is some of the best in the business. Works just like a freaking race car where the traction control actually works with you and not against you. Look at this. Look at the grip. Holds a line so nicely. Smooth downshifts. Keep the chassis rock solid. On throttle, here we go. Love the large gear indicator. Really nice on how it has all that torque. Remember, in the RS7, you're dealing with turbocharged power, that V8 twin turbo. There's a little bit of boost lag. This, boom, it's instantaneous. Like getting punched in the back of the head by Mike Tyson. Look at this. Here we go. We got some clear road. Second gear. On throttle. On the brakes. Nice downshift. Yeah. The sound of that V8 is glorious. It's like the 4th of freaking July. The fireworks going off. But it's so quick steering. It's so needle point perfect. But it has that brute side to it. Now, of course, the interior in the RS7 is a little bit more upscale. But I'm willing to give it all up for this LT4 underneath the hood. Look at this. Just so harmonious. And the way that the steering is so direct and communicates, like the car just wants to dance with you. And I love that. It's simply perfect with the way it gets the power to the ground. And the engine revs up nice and quickly because it's not getting power to all 4 wheels, like in the Quattro system. The sound is where it's at. Look at this. But everything really is balanced. The suspension, the brakes, and of course that V8. Fast shifts, very fast shifts. Look at this. You ready? On throttle! Oh, yeah! On the brakes. Nice and balanced. Just a fabulous, fabulous performance car. And the fact that it'll do 205 miles an hour, that to me is the best part. But we gotta get back to Dream Giveaway Garage. As much as I love this freaking car, where's my towel? Here it is. Woo! Wow. We gotta get back to Dream Giveaway Garage or I'm driving this freaking car home. So I will see you in a split second. All right, guys. Another hot day, but you know what? It was also hot with the on-throttle action. Definitely got to thank the whole crew here from Dream Giveaway Garage. Remember, if you use the Radius Rides promo code, spend $25 or more, you get 3 times the amount of giveaways. And I do not get paid to say that, nor do they pay me at Dream Giveaway to film these amazing cars. I just want to bring it to you, and Dream Giveaway wants to help a Radius Rides family member win. So fingers crossed you wind up taking the pair home, the Blackwing and the Escalade V. But let me know what you think about this Blackwing. Would you go Blackwing over an RS7? Might be a tough choice for you. Let me know down in that comment section. But if you're new to the channel and you're on your way out, hit the subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Radius Rides family. Got to give it to Stephen Flood. He loves filming these V8 beasts, and he's going to be getting some giveaways to try to win this one as well. So good luck, Stephen. Fingers crossed to you as well. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.